What's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Honestly, this is one of my favorite types of videos to make because it makes all of my California viewers so angry. Because while you guys have the beach and sunshine and Yosemite, we get to buy houses for $15,000. That's right, only $15K. That's less than you can buy a new Honda Civic for. Now, I haven't been inside it yet. Only thing I've done is unlock the lockbox, and we're gonna walk through it together. I would give you the specs on it, but honestly, I don't remember. I don't even know if it's 2 or 3 bedrooms. We bought 3 new houses this week and also sold 3 others, and it's just hard for me to keep up with, but we're gonna find out together. So without any further ado, I'm gonna take the camera from Rhianna and we're gonna walk through this thing. So we're gonna start this tour outside. I'm gonna show you the neighborhood. The neighborhood is in really good shape. Actually, this house right beside it looks like it's going up for sale as well, or might even be condemned. There's some letters on the door. I'm not sure, but that could be another potential investment for us. I'm gonna get the info before we leave here. And this is our house right here. I'm gonna walk you guys around the outside first. So it's got a nice fenced in yard to start. Baby B's out here loving that. She found a pink ball out here in the yard. Rhianna, what do you think of the house so far?
Hi everyone. So I haven't seen inside, I haven't even looked in the window, but I love the yard and the neighborhood seems pretty good. And B and Beam are really enjoying playing out here. I'm sure you guys heard them in John's opening clip. But I'm interested to see what the inside looks like, and I think there's an entire backyard too. So far, so good.
Yep. So this house is not condemned or like fallen down or anything like that, what you might expect for $15,000. I think we got a really good deal on this house, and we got plenty of options with this. Because of the price we got it for, we can actually flip it, we could turn it into a rental, we could wholesale it, we could rent to own it. We could pretty much do anything with this house at the price we got it for. This is a great rental area, and it does actually have a nice backyard back here. Beamer is loving it.
Beamer said, can we move in?
I bet. Beamer has never had a yard as long as he's lived with us, and it's really sad. We've always lived in apartments or townhouses, so he really does need a yard, and that will be our next step, hopefully, even though we said that on the last house. So we go back here. We do have some issues with it retaining some water back here. Not a huge deal. And there's the back of the house. Again, the neighbors, that's the one that's vacant beside us, and this one. And they're both kept in pretty good shape. And even the next door neighbor after that is in good shape as well. All right, I'm gonna back up front, and we're gonna walk through this house. All right, Beamer, you going with me? You haven't been on a house tour yet. Let's do it. Let's do this together, buddy. And that way, if there's anybody in there, you can go ahead and take them out for me. Go free, buddy. Just don't pee on anything. Well, actually, I don't think it matters. So, all right when you walk in here, you're going into the living room area. It's about to get really echoey in here. I apologize, but there's nothing we can do about it. Now, the floors are going to need to be redone. That's obvious, or we're going to have to put carpet in here. The lighting fixtures are going to need updated. Now, that really depends on what we do with this. If we wholesale it, hold on. That's a really awkward place for the stove. Sorry, baby B scared the crap out of me. I thought she fell down or broke a window. I wasn't sure what that noise was. Anyway, I have no idea why the stove is in the living room. All right, we're going over here what appears to be the dining room area. That's a really, really nice light fixture there. You know, we'll probably keep that. And then you've got the kitchen, and actually it is pretty spacious in here. I am actually quite surprised. From the outside, it looks like a really tiny home, and while that may be, the layout seems pretty nice, and usually these are a tighter galley kitchen. It's still technically a galley kitchen, but there's plenty of room there between the 2 cabinets, and yeah, I'm actually quite surprised by that. Now, no matter what, if this is a flip or a rental, these cabinets and countertops are not salvageable, but if we're gonna wholesale it, we can leave it just like this. We don't have to change anything, and that's why I preach so much on wholesaling if you're starting off with little to no money. Oh, real quick, which reminds me, if you are interested in wholesaling yourself, you have got to come check out Rhianna and I's new community, More Than Money. The link will be posted down below. We go over all things in there from finance to real estate. If you're interested in how we became financially independent ourselves and then eventually became real estate investors on houses just like this, we would love to teach you guys. Whether you are just getting started or you're someone that's already gotten started and just trying to get to the next level, that's what the community is full of. Everybody's helping each other get to that next level. And again, the community is called More Than Money. The link's down below, and we'd love to see you over there. Now, the sink is actually in pretty good shape right there. So we usually do a more upgraded sink than that, but that thing's in good shape, so we could technically keep that. The windows are newer vinyl windows, So when I say newer, I mean they're not as old as the house. I don't know how new they are. They're probably still, 5 to 8 years old, but seem to be in decent condition. All right, then back here, you got a laundry room. So this house even has a laundry room. I am just so surprised about how much space is in this little home. I do not know the square footage. I will figure it out and I will post it right there at the top of the video right now. All right, the water tank actually seems to be in good condition. The HVAC does look dated, and I would really like to see this in a closet and not just exposed like this, and then put your washer and dryer in this room, because this is actually like a mud room that comes in from the side porch, and this could just be done a little bit better with some new flooring, obviously. All right, now let's go back here. This comes off the living room as well, so you can walk straight through, and we're going back to the bedrooms, which appears to be 3 bedrooms. We got the first bedroom. Whoa, that's a lot of pink, and wow. Maybe we'll just leave that. All right, and you got like an old day bed sitting in here. That pink is very interesting. You guys ever wonder like what people are thinking when they go to do this? I mean, obviously if this was like a little girl's room and they just let her pick the color, fine. But I am not sure who would actually just pick this above the age of, I don't know, 8. That's a lot of pink. All right, and then we're gonna go into this bathroom here, and that flooring needs updated. Again, if this is gonna be a flip or a rental, you can see it coming up right here. All this is gonna just need to be replaced. The toilet's actually not in bad condition, but we'll probably go ahead and replace that as well. The vanity, obviously, we'll switch out that lack of mirror. Not so great right there on the vanity light. Hey, we can keep that. That's a pretty good condition right there. That shower head is relatively new, but the tub and the surround are going to need updated. That's a really old tub anyway. Again, the windows look fine. They're vinyl windows and they do look newer. The fan will need a replaced as well. Beamer is having a blast in here. What do you think, boy? This is your first walkthrough. Go ahead and get in there. You won't do it. What have you peed on? I know you peed on something. All right, now we're going back here to another bedroom, and it looks like somebody did us a favor. Thank you so much. And went ahead and knocked this window out, threw something through here. I don't know what. I don't see anything in the room, no foreign objects. So maybe it's out there on the ground. I'm not going to cut myself trying to show you guys. The more I look at these windows, the more they get iffy to me. I'm not sure. Maybe just because they're dirty, but they don't look the best. It's hard to show you because of how bright it is. But again, with this color, what is that? Is that brown or black? Man, if you want to make a small room seem even smaller, pick this color right here. And that ceiling fan, that's probably more like a living room ceiling fan than a bedroom ceiling fan, first of all. And second of all, everybody you've known growing up had this ceiling fan with the weave in it. Comment below if you knew somebody that had a ceiling fan with the weave in it. I know I did growing up. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, stepping on the glass. All right, now back over here. They must have had pets, because look at this. Every single one of these are like that, just tore up. Yikes. Oh, more interesting. So they went with a grayish color in here, not terrible, but the green trim paint. Wow. I don't know, and if the person that owned this house before is watching this, I'm so sorry if I'm offending you, but that's terrible. That's terrible. Not so bad. We'll leave the sports plate right there. And looks like a twin-size bed frame was left behind for us. Yeah, okay. Well, like on every other video, I'm going to step out in the kitchen if there's enough lighting, and I'm going to wrap this video up with our plans for this house. All right, so I hope you liked this video and I hope you liked this tour. I know it's crazy to see somebody buy a house for $15,000. I've not always lived in West Virginia. I've lived all over the US. I've lived in California. I've lived in Hawaii. I've lived in northern DC. So I know what it's like to see a house listed for so low, and much less in one that's kind of in livable condition. You wouldn't have to do much of this. So I know it blows y'all's mind, but again, keep in mind we're like 4.5 hours from the beach and our weather is crazy. So of course you're gonna pay extra for the California living style and that perfect perfect weather year round. But anyway, we can do almost anything with this house and make money on it. We got this one at a phenomenal deal. It would be a perfect rental. We could probably wholesale it to another investor within a week. And of course we could flip it as well because the neighbors are in great condition and the market's on fire right now. And we'd have no problem getting full asking price for this house after a flip. So just subscribe to my channel if you want to see what we end up doing with this. And if we do flip it, I'll do a full before and after video on it and you guys can see the results. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support and I'll see you on the next video.